Hey guys, Shashideen, the AI operations analyst here. In today's video, we're going to be going over this community post that I found in an AI community. This guy has a question. It's a problem with no-shows from cold calling. His question is, I was supposed to have a meeting tomorrow, booked him in last Thursday. Today I messaged him just to make sure he has Zoom downloaded for the call. No response. I don't know if this means he is going to no-show the call, but I was wondering, does anyone have a system to keep prospects warm after cold calling? How long should I wait to message them? What details should I give, etc.? Any help would be appreciated. Cool. So, this is actually a pretty common problem. A lot of people don't show up for their appointments. The reason for that is because number one, they don't necessarily trust you. Number two, they feel rushed. Some people just book a call to be a nice person. And number three, they don't remember the call. They have a busy calendar, a busy schedule. So, trust wise, who were you before you called them? Did they know who you were? Or did you just propose a good offer to set the appointment? A I can't believe it's free lead magnet. If that's the case, you don't have much trust, but you have a big incentive. So, although you won't have an amazing show up rate from cold calling because they don't know who you are and they don't trust you, but you still will get a good amount of people showing up. But there is a discrepancy between a brand booking calls versus a cold caller booking calls, essentially. And then after trust comes how rushed they feel into the appointment, right? Some people want to be a nice person without saying no, so they book the call anyway, right? And the reason they do that is because it's hard to say no, right? They'd rather say yes, and there's no harm in booking the call anyway if they're not going to show up, right? So a lot of people do that. You can't blame them. It's just less confrontational to just say yeah, but you really don't show up anyway, which I wish wasn't the case. I wish people were honest and, you know, were super upfront about things. And then lastly, reminders. So people forget, right? And what you can do here, a system for this, is to either manually remind them with automation texts or have automated texts going out. There's platforms like Calendly, etc., that sends out these automated texts on autopilot, and you can customize those text messages. Now, it shouldn't just be any text messages. Yes, uh, you want to remind them about the appointment, but another thing, another bonus you can add onto the reminders is also building more trust in those messages. And the way you do that is by putting case studies in those messages. That's what a lot of the best marketers do. They put case studies. So not only do they remind the prospect about the appointment coming up, but they list out in text a case study, and they'll even link the case study in that message for them to go and watch the full thing, right? And this builds a ton of trust. You started as a stranger, maybe they said yes out of kindness, but if you've warmed them up enough, they might show up. They're more inclined to show up. And of course, you want to remind them as well. Now, back to number two, the way you stop the rushed process of booking an appointment, the way you pull back there is by making sure they feel like they're making the decision themselves. Okay? This is like a huge issue when it comes to cold calling and booking appointments. You want to make sure that they feel like they're in control of the conversation and that they're in control of booking the appointment. That doesn't mean they have to book the appointment manually. You can do that yourself, but you want to make sure that they're choosing it themselves, right? Make sure that they feel in control instead of you telling them what they should do. Cool, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys found this valuable. If you did and you want to see more of me on your home feed, hit that subscribe button. Take care.